Introduction. This book is not just about money. It is about mindset, choices, and how we are taught to think about wealth. Robert Kiyosaki grew up with two father figures in his life. One was his real father, well-educated, intelligent, and hard-working, whom he calls Poor Dad. The other was his best friend's father, a businessman with little formal education but great financial wisdom, whom he calls Rich Dad. Both men worked hard. Both wanted the best for their families, but their beliefs about money were completely different. This book explores those differences and shows why financial education matters more than high income. Chapter 1. The rich don't work for money. Poor Dad believed in job security. He often said, "Go to school, get good grades, and find a safe job." Rich Dad believed in financial freedom. He said, "Learn how money works so you don't have to work for it." Most people work because they are afraid of not paying bills, afraid of losing comfort, afraid of insecurity. Because of this fear, they spend their entire lives working for money. Rich Dad taught that money should work for you. Instead of asking, "How much salary do I get?" ask, "What skills am I learning?" The goal is not to earn more. The goal is to think differently. Chapter 2. Why teach financial literacy? Schools teach reading, writing, and math, but they do not teach money management. Financial literacy means understanding assets, liabilities, cash flow. Rich Dad gave a simple definition. Assets put money in your pocket. Liabilities take money out of your pocket. Most people believe a big house is an asset. A car is an asset. But if it takes money from your pocket every month, it is not an asset. The rich focus on buying assets, businesses, rental properties, stocks, intellectual property. The poor and middle class focus on liabilities while thinking they are assets. This single misunderstanding keeps people financially trapped. Chapter 3. Mind your own business. Poor Dad focused on working for companies. Rich Dad focused on building ownership. The rich don't depend only on salary. They build income streams. Your profession is not your business. Your business is what generates cash flow even when you stop working. Instead of asking, "What job should I get?" ask, "What assets am I building?" This shift in thinking changes everything. Chapter 4. The history of taxes and the power of corporations. Poor Dad believed taxes were unavoidable. Rich Dad understood the rules. Taxes were originally meant for the rich, but over time, the middle class began paying the most. The rich use corporations, legal structures, tax strategies. Corporations allow people to protect assets, reduce taxes legally, control expenses. The key lesson here is not to avoid responsibility, but to learn the system. The rules are different for those who understand them. Chapter 5. The rich invent money. Many people say, "I can't afford it." Rich Dad hated that sentence. Instead, he taught, "How can I afford it?" Money is not always physical. Money is created through ideas, deals, creativity. The rich look for opportunities. Others see risk. They understand how to evaluate deals, how to calculate risk, and how to recover from failure. Mistakes are lessons, not defeats. Chapter 6. Work to learn, not to earn. Poor Dad believed in specialization. Rich Dad believed in learning many skills. The most important skills include sales, communication, leadership, financial intelligence. High income without financial skills leads to financial struggle. Many professionals, doctors, engineers, executives, earn a lot but remain broke because they never learned how money flows. Rich Dad encouraged learning skills, even if the job pays less, because knowledge compounds. Chapter 7. Overcoming Obstacles. 5 major obstacles stop people from becoming rich. Fear. Fear of losing money. Cynicism. Listening to negative opinions. Laziness. Choosing comfort over growth. Bad habits. Spending first, saving last. Arrogance. Thinking you know enough. The rich feel fear too, but they act anyway. They fail fast, learn faster, and move forward. Chapter 8. Getting Started. Rich Dad suggested simple actions. Start small. Invest time in learning. Study assets. Attend seminars. Read financial books. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Start where you are. The most powerful investment is self-education. Core message of the book. This book does not say money is everything. It says financial freedom gives you choices. True wealth is not about luxury. It is about control over your time and life. You don't need to be born rich. You need to think rich. Closing thought. Poor Dad said, job security is everything. Rich Dad said, financial education is everything. The question is not, how much do you earn? The real question is, how long can you survive without working? That answer defines true freedom.